Hey guys. I don't know who all is out there. Hopefully you guys can see me. All right, guys. All right. I hope you guys can hear me. This is my first time that I'm going live. I decided to go live so I can just check in with you guys, see what you guys are doing, and then I wanted to show you guys a centerpiece, okay? So I'll let you guys get on the live session and then I will go over the centerpiece. And at the end, I will see if you guys are writing any comments and I'll take questions. Let me see if I can join the live session from my phone so I could see, from my other phone, so I could see if you guys are writing me comments. All right. Oh my gosh, I can see you guys. I can see you guys. I can see you guys. Oh, let me mute it. Oh, let me mute it. Okay. All right, so I wanted to show you guys a really simple centerpiece today, okay? Let me just get the materials that I need, but it's really, really simple, and I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so for this, you're just gonna need some glass vases, all right? Now this one, I got this from Dollar Tree, but this one, I ordered this off of Amazon. So I'll put the links in the description for you guys, but it's really affordable, okay? You can go right to Dollar Tree and get you some vases. So I know for me, when I'm doing centerpieces, a lot of times with florals, I don't want to use clear vases. So I don't want to use clear vases. So I'm always coming up with creative ways to change the color of my vases. But sometimes, as you guys know, these vases can be expensive. So this is a quick DIY for you guys who want to have a colored vase, but you don't necessarily want to spend too much money doing it. All right. So I have some ribbon here, okay? I got a bunch of ribbon from efavormart.com. They always have some really good deals on some ribbon. As you can see, I have this blue color here, and then I also have some purple ribbon. But you know, blue is my favorite color, so I think I'm gonna use blue for this. All right. So all you do, you can hot glue. You could use hot glue with this, but I'm a little bit nervous because I don't want the vases to break. I'm actually going to be using some glue dots. So let me show you. All right, so I'm just going to take these glue dots and put them on my vase. All right, hopefully you guys can see. And I'll put the links for these. These are the glue dashes. So these are a little bit stronger than those glue dots that you get with your balloon garland kits, okay? So I'm just gonna put one at the bottom. All right, hopefully you guys can see this. All right. And then I'm gonna take my ribbon, so I'm gonna be using this blue ribbon, and I'm gonna wrap it around this vase. So actually, I'm gonna put a few more of these glue dashes on here. Okay. All right, so I just put 4 on here. So I'm putting this closer so you guys can see. Hopefully you can see this, okay? And now all I'm gonna do is wrap this ribbon around this vase. Hopefully it cooperates with me being on live with you guys. All right. Now you could choose, you could start going from the bottom down. You could start going from the top down. I'm just gonna do from the bottom up. So I'm just pressing it against this first glue dash, and then I'm gonna wrap it around. Okay, and you wanna make sure that you're wrapping this pretty tight, okay? Yep. All right. It's so quiet. Usually when I'm making my YouTube videos, I'm playing music. So I'll play music, you know, on my personal phone so that it's not so quiet. Or sometimes, you know, I'll have my TV going in the background and I'll be listening to the news or something. So now you guys are, you know my secrets. All right. So I'm just going to continue wrapping this. Hopefully you guys are able to see. Let me stop and look in the camera. And just keep wrapping it. Whoop. All right. One of this. So sometimes you'll see like a little bubble, and so I'm just going to redo it. Oh, this glue is some really good glue. All right. So you can see that. All right. And then I'm just going to cut the top. If I can find me some scissors. Where's my scissors? As you guys can see, I can never find my scissors. That's why I carry 2 pairs of scissors to my events, because I always lose 1 pair of scissors. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me find my scissors. Hold, please. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to run and get me some scissors. So all I'm gonna do is just cut the top now. All All right, and then I'm just gonna add a glue dash at the top. This one is really sticky. It does not want to come off. Okay. All right. You see this? Yay! And this is just a really simple way you could use ribbon to cover your vases, all right? Now, if you want to add some glitz and some glam, right? You want to take it up a notch. You can get some of these, okay? I'm not sure exactly what they're called. They have like, they're gems, right? I'm going to put the link in the description for you guys. I have these, and then I also have these, which these look like little, like snowflakes to me. All right. So I'm actually going to use these. Okay. All right. And then you could just add this also as well. You can put some glue. I would actually use some hot glue for this. So I'll heat up my hot glue gun, and then you could add this, right? And then it makes it so easy because I have a bunch of flowers here, right? You could just stick your flowers in the vase, right? Super easy. All right. And I'll make sure I show you guys a finished picture, right, of the final product. All right. Now, I also have a smaller vase, okay? A smaller vase here. This is the one that I got from the Dollar Tree. And then I have ribbon here, okay? So it doesn't matter what size ribbon that you use. You could use any thickness that you want. As you can see, this one, you know, is about 1/2 inch. And this one is more of like 1 inch. It could be more than 1 inch wide, okay? So it doesn't necessarily matter. You could use whatever ribbon that you have, okay? So now I'm gonna use this black ribbon to cover this vase, all right? And I'm gonna follow the same process. I'm just gonna put my glue dashes on here. I'm staring at my phone. I'm watching my phone and I'm doing this at the same time. This is the first time that I'm going live, so I have to figure this out. I have to figure out a way to be able to see your comments and to also do this DIY. I'm doing it from my phone, so I feel like it may be easier if I do it from my camera. But have patience with me, guys. This is my first time going live. I still have to figure this out. All right, so I put my glue dashes on here. You could put more on here if you want to. And this time I'll start from the top. And just make sure you're pulling it tightly. It looks like I'm about to run out. Oh. I thought I was about to run out of ribbon. But it looks like there's a little bit more on here. Okay. All right. I have another one. All right. You see, if I was recording right now, I would be fast forwarding through all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I just cut out of my videos because I feel like, you know, it may be boring to you guys. I get questions from people and they say, you know, can you just record the video? Like, don't do it in fast forward. Don't do it in time lapse. But then I feel like the videos would be really long and they may be boring. I don't know. I don't want to bore you guys. I want to like skip to the information or skip to the parts that I think you guys would find interesting, or, you know, the parts where you guys will learn from. You know, if I'm just, you know, if I'm just showing you guys all, you know, just recording myself and just showing you guys all of what I do, my videos would be hours long. Sometimes it takes hours for me to create these decorations that you guys see in the videos. So I try to trim out a lot from my videos so you guys won't get bored. But if I was doing this in a video, you guys, it would be time lapse. I would be fast forwarding through this so you guys wouldn't have to see it in slow motion. All right. So when you get to the bottom, you just cut it. Okay. And then you just put another glue dash on here, okay? All right. And then I always try, so this is a little trick too, when you're staging your decorations from home. So for all you guys who are just starting off, when let's say you're just starting off, right, with your business and you're staging decorations, you're practicing stuff around your house and you want to take a picture of it and put it on your website, or you want to put it on Instagram or social media, what I always do is I just find, you know, the best angle. So I find the best angle, you know, of my decorations. I take a picture of it and then I post it, right? So that's another little trick of mine. Okay. All right, I need some more glue. Let me see. Hold on one second. Okay. All right, there we go. So this is the black one, which I really love. It looks so elegant, and I love this textured look. Now, if you want to, you could also just buy these vases and spray paint them, okay? So you could spray paint them whatever color that you want, but I love this like textured look. Hopefully you guys can see it. Oh, somebody's writing me a comment and I can't see it. I may have to ask my son to come up here so he can read the comments. But he's such a teenager now. You know, he's on the phone with his friends. I have to ask him to come help me. I miss the days, you know, where he was a baby and he used to run to help me, right? Now it's like, you know, he's with his friends, talking on the phone, playing the games. All right, so let me heat up my glue gun, and then we'll add our finishing touches to this. All right, hold on. Okay, so we're just gonna wait for this. I got this glue gun, just in case anybody is wondering, I got this glue gun from Amazon. So I'll make sure I put the link, because I always get people who are asking me, where did I get my materials and my supplies and my decorations? So I will make sure I put the link to this in the description, okay? All right. And you could get some foam from the Dollar Tree, okay? You can get the foam from the Dollar Tree. This is the hard one. So this is really hard. I actually like the softer foam. So this one is really hard for you to put like the flowers into, but it's $1, so. And then what I do, you could just cut this in half, okay? All right, you can just cut it in half and then put it in the vase. You may not even need that much. Trying to make it fit in the vase, but you really only need a small piece. All right. All right, give me just a second, guys. I just need to get some more of those glue dashes. Oh, here they are. They're right next to me. Okay. And then I'm just going to add my flowers to this. So here's some pretty flowers that I got off of Amazon. Just stick it into the foam. And I get questions. People ask me, you know, how many flowers do I use? I just use however many. Like, I don't count my flowers. But I know you should, because that's how you'll know what you need to charge the client, right? So I'll let you know how many flowers I end up using. I got these from Joann Fabric. I love these. And I just want to show you guys. I'm literally just sticking it into this foam, okay? All right. And that's why I said this is hard. You know, this is hard foam. So it takes some pushing down into it for you to get the flowers into the foam. Whereas the soft foam, I'm going to show you. I think I have some around here, or I may not. Let me show you. I thought I had some, guys, but I don't. I don't know where it's at. But yeah, the softer foam, it's easier. It's easier for you to put the flowers into. So I'm just going to take it out so you guys can see. Okay. And then I also have these purple flowers. That I'm going to mix in here. Oops. Okay, and guys, I must tell you that this glue gun gets really, really hot. Really, really hot. So I would definitely be careful if you're using this on glass. So you may want to use this, you may want to see if they have like a low, like a version that has like high and low temperature, okay? So this gets very, very hot. And now I'm just gonna add this to my centerpiece. I'm like blowing it because I don't want it to break the glass. Okay, can you guys see? Ooh, you see? Can you see this? So pretty. So you may want to hold it in place just so that it stays. And then I'm tempted to add another one. I'm not sure. So you can see, can you guys see? Hopefully you can see. All right. And now I'm just gonna add a few more flowers. All right, guys. So this is it. Now, if you want, you could also add some greenery. I'll probably add some eucalyptus leaves to this just to finish it off. But I love this. It's so simple, so easy. And I'll definitely make sure that I take pictures of it for you guys so you could see it in some good lighting, okay? All right. So you could use something like this, you know, at any event. But I know what my clients, a lot of times they're looking for like something to put on like, blah. They're looking for something to put on like cocktail tables, you know, small arrangements to put in the entryway. You know, if you're looking for something to put like on a dessert table, you know, if you're having a baby shower or a bridal shower and you're just looking for something to put on the dessert table, you could do something like this, nice and small, okay? So I love it. All right, so let me see um, if I could see what you guys are writing. Hold on a second. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to go around the other side. Hold on. Okay. Oh, thank you. You said it was really nice. It is really nice. Yes, I love these. Okay. And now what I'm just gonna do is add, where are the other ones? I don't know if you guys work like this, but this is how I work. It's like organized chaos. With my YouTube videos, I know a lot of people are saying, you know, oh, your workspace is so neat and it's so clean. And that's because, you know, I pause and I make sure that I clean it up so that you guys don't see my mess. But yes, there's usually stuff everywhere, and then I have to take breaks to clean up my decorations. Okay. So now this is like, I love these. So these are like perfect for winter wonderland themes. This is just perfect. To me, it looks like a little snowflake. So now I'm gonna add this here. And you could put it wherever you want to on here, okay? So you can put it at the top, you can put it in the middle. So I think I'm gonna put it towards the middle. Look at how pretty this is. Let me make sure I get close so you guys can see. It is so pretty. I love it. All right. If you're wondering where I got these from, I got these from Michael's. But I actually purchased these 2 years ago for a wedding that I was supposed to decorate. And I'm not sure if the wedding is still on because I haven't been able to get in contact with the bride to reschedule. So I brought so many of these because it was a wedding for 100 people. And I think I was planning on decorating 12 tables. So I brought enough of these because the bride loved these. I brought enough of these for 12 tables and then never decorated the wedding. So, yes. Yep, you guys, that's my life. And I love these. These are so tall. So if you want to give, if you want to give your decoration, so if this is going on a table, right, and you want to give it some height, you could use these type of flowers. All right, can you guys see it? Oops. So I always like to mix and match colors. I like to use different colors and different textures. But if you like for everything to be exactly the same color, then you can get some royal blue ribbon, and then you could have royal blue flowers. You don't necessarily have to be as adventurous as I am. But yep, I love this. So simple and so easy, okay? So if you guys are looking for a way to dress up your glass vases, you could use some ribbon, right, to cover it up. So you could use some ribbon, and then you could use these embellishments, okay? I'll put the links for these in the description, and you could just add to this, all right? You could just add these onto your vases for a little bling. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is making me wish for fall. Well, wish for winter, because all these winter wonderland kind of themes and gems, I love it. Okay? All right, guys, so let me see if I can get my son. I don't know if you guys have questions for me, but let me see if I can get my son, and then he can read the questions for me, because I can't see. I can't see because I'm in front of the camera. But let me see if he can come up here really quickly and just read the comments. So if you guys have questions, start typing them in. All right, so he is watching. He doesn't want to be on camera. So if you guys have questions for me, now's the time to ask. We can take questions for the next 10 minutes or so. Let me know. You can ask questions about anything. It doesn't have to be about this centerpiece.
Can you do more lives?
Yes, if I can figure it out. I want to be able to see you guys, see your comments.
How did you recover from the missed wedding? What is your cancellation policy?
That's a good question. So I have been reaching out to the client to see if they're going to reschedule. So the client had already paid me a deposit, and it was a pretty big deposit. It wasn't like, it was a couple $100s. It was a pretty big deposit. So initially when I reached out to them, they said that they were going to reschedule, but there were things that were going on in their personal life. And so, we were just waiting on a date. And so now I've been reaching out to them and I can't get a hold of them. So if I can't get a hold of them, probably within the next few months or so, within the next few months or so, I think I'm just going to refund them their deposit rather than chasing them down, because I can't get in contact with them. So my cancel, I don't my cancellation policy normally is that the deposit is non-refundable, but I will accommodate you as much as I can, right? To try to work with you on getting a new date. But if I can't get in contact with you, then I will refund the deposit. That's me. I mean, some people won't, and I completely understand it, right? If you say that it's a non-refundable deposit and it's a non-refundable deposit, you don't necessarily have to give the money back. But for me, especially because it was, due to COVID, I will give the deposit back if I can't get in contact with you. But most people will reschedule the date and, I'll be able to accommodate them.
Someone said you are a blessing.
Oh, my son is like, he's whispering. He's like, someone said you are a blessing. Whoever said I'm a blessing, thank you so much. You're a blessing too. You're good? Okay. He's like so quiet. It's so funny. My son is never quiet, ever, ever, ever quiet. But now all of a sudden when we're on this live session, he's like whispering. And I just told him a couple of days ago that he doesn't know how to whisper.
She said that she can hear me.
Oh, you can hear him. His deep voice. Oh, or maybe that's what it is. He's talking in his deep voice for you guys.
I'm not talking my deep voice. This is like my whispering voice.
Yeah, okay. But yes, I will try to come on and do more lives with you guys. I'm working on some guest speakers, which I'm really, really excited about because I don't want you guys, it's great for me to talk to you guys, but there's a lot of different people, who have different experiences in the event industry. So I'm working on having a live session with a lawyer that I just connected with. She is amazing. So I'm working on that. Oh, my son's raising his hand.
Someone said, how much do you charge for chairs?
How much do I charge for chairs? What kind of chairs? Are you talking about like my throne chair? What kind of chair? Well, if you are talking about my throne chair, I'll just answer. So I charge, I used to charge $150, but I am increasing my price to $175.
Yeah, the throne chairs. And
yes.
I also asked, can you tell them more about your classes?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you guys asked about my classes. So I am in the process of creating classes for you guys. I put out a toll. Is that what it's called? A poll, not a toll. I thought it was like toll. That's not the right word. I put out a poll a few weeks ago and I was asking, what kind of classes are you guys interested in? And the number one answer was pricing. So you guys wanted me to have classes on pricing. So what I'm doing is creating pricing classes at different levels. So my first class is going to be for beginners. So that is if, you're doing DIY projects, you're in the process of practicing and you want to start charging people, right? So you are new to the whole process of quoting, you're new to the whole process of building quotes, and pricing for your materials. So that's going to be my beginners class, and that's where I'm going to walk you through my process. Where do I find materials? I'm going to do some demos for you guys, and we're going to price some simple decorations. Okay. And then, my son is raising his hand. Let me just finish this. And then my next class is going to be more advanced. So that's going to be for people who are already in the industry and you're struggling with quoting. So either you're struggling with making a profit or you're struggling with creating prices for your clients. So with that, it's going to be a longer class and it's going to be more in depth. And then what we're going to do is we're going to price. So I'm going to, give you guys demos and it's going to be more interactive. And I want to walk you guys through if a client comes to you and they want you to give them a quote for a whole, like if you're decorating like a whole room. So not just an individual aspect of the room, but they want you to do a backdrop. They want you to do centerpieces. They want you to do a dessert table. Like we're going to walk through how you would create a quote for that. So that's going to be more in depth. I'm excited.
Someone said that they are from France. Another person said that they.
Oh my gosh, you're from France? Oh my goodness, that's so exciting.
Another person said that they thank you very much and that you have been a blessing.
Oh.
And the last person said that what was your worst experience and how did you overcome it? And someone new just said, do you drop off a chair and pick it up for $150?
Okay, so I'm gonna do the question for the throne chair. So when I rent my throne chair, I have a fee for the throne chair rental, and I also have a fee for delivery. Okay, so that delivery covers delivery and pickup because I have to rent a truck for my throne chair. I cannot put that in my car. So I have to rent a U-Haul. And so depending on the location of the event and how many miles, right, I have to travel to and from the event, that will determine how much I charge the client for delivery. Okay. So yes, I charge a fee for renting it. So that's it used to be $150, but now it's going up to $175. And then I add on a delivery fee. But I don't just rent my throne chair. So that's another note that I want to let you guys know. I don't just rent my throne chair. My throne chair is a part of a package. So typically when people are asking me for a throne chair, they're getting balloons and they're getting a backdrop with it. So I don't just rent out my throne chair. Unless, I mean, I may make an exception if the event is really, really close to me, but normally I don't.
People are saying hi from like Las Vegas,
Oh my
Bahamas,
gosh!
Georgia.
Really? That is so exciting. Guys, I wish I could travel to every single last one of those places. We've been to Las Vegas when my son was 3 or 4. We went to Georgia. I have family in Georgia. So we actually went to Georgia a few years ago.
And California.
I've never been to California. And I would love to come to California. Me and my son said that we were going to go to San Diego because we want to go to the zoo.
Someone said Philly. Someone said North Carolina. Someone said Florida.
Have we been? Oh, yeah. We've been to Florida. Oh, my gosh. That's so funny, guys. We have family in Florida. And it feels like every vacation, they always want to go to Florida. My father lived in Florida, so that's amazing. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. I'm so happy that I decided to go live. Let me tell you guys, I am like not a camera person at all. So the fact that God put me on this path is just.
In London.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I would love to go to London. I would love it. Oh my gosh. But yes, the fact that God put me on this journey, when I tell you guys, when you look at me, you'll see that, I mean, anything is possible because I would have never, ever guessed that God would have ever put me in front of a camera because I'm not a camera person. I don't like taking, well, I'm not going to say I don't like taking pictures, but I don't ever take pictures. I'm never in video. I'm the person who always runs from the camera. So this is a miracle, that God even put me on this journey. But yes, oh, my son's raising his hand.
Someone said, what are your pricing? I mean, not pricing. What are your dates for your classes?
Okay, so the classes are going to start in September. So I'm going to give you guys, I'll post it on YouTube. I want to do 2 classes a month, but I believe the first one is on September 14th. Okay, so I will definitely post that on YouTube for you guys. But there was another question. Someone asked me, what was my worst experience?
Yeah, and someone also said that was very helpful. So thank you.
I don't know. So I guess one of my worst, I can't even say, I don't know what my worst experience is, but a really, an experience that I didn't necessarily enjoy was that experience, as you guys could see, where me and my son were out in the middle of the storm at the park in the pavilion trying to hold on to those decorations. So outdoor events are not my favorite. Definitely not my favorite. I'm so excited that the rest of my events for this year are indoors. So me and outdoor events do not get along. Yeah. I guess those are my worst experiences. I don't know. I'm trying to think. My worst experiences. I have to get back to you. I may have to make a video on that. My worst experiences. I think you deal with clients. You know, I have my ideal clients definitely now. Um, but there are some clients that you deal with that are more difficult than others. But I wouldn't necessarily say they were the worst because I learn, right, from every experience that I have. But you will have clients who will test your patience. And you will realize, you know what? Thank goodness I love what I do. Thank goodness I love what I do because there are some clients who will make you think, should I do something else?
Where do you purchase your florals?
um, that's a good question. So,
That's a really good idea.
what's a really good idea?
Someone said that you should do a Q&A about yourself.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I would love to do that. And it's funny that you say that because my sister actually made that suggestion. She said that maybe she could be on my channel interviewing me. I think that was just her way of trying to get on my channel, though. But okay, so what, Tariq? What was the question before? What was the question? You're supposed to remember it. I'm sorry. There was a question that someone asked that I just blanked on because my son said that's a really good idea. Um, Oh, my flowers. Somebody wants to know where do I get my flowers from? Yes. All right. So I have been having a lot of, I don't want to say luck because I don't necessarily believe in luck, but I have been having a lot of, what's the word, Tyreek? Success. Let me say success using Amazon. So I go on Amazon and I mean, I am relentless when it comes to my searches, guys. Like whenever I have a client who's coming to me for florals, because I use artificial florals, I really want them to look as realistic as possible. With the understanding that, you know, they are artificial, so they're not necessarily going to look 100% real. But I go on Amazon and I look for lings. So that's ling. I'll put the link in the description. I don't know. Hopefully, I can put links in the description in these live sessions. But Ling's Moment, one of those is normally the brand that I'll go with. They have really good flowers.
What's that?
What's what?
On your phone. Like, are you watching it?
Oh, I was trying to watch on my phone because I was trying to see if I can see the comments, but I can't see the comments on my phone.
Okay.
Unless there may be a way for me to do it. This is our first time, guys, so we're learning. Is there a way?
Hey.
Oh, my son just showed me.
Someone said hi from Canada.
Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, I have been saying that I'm going to get my passport just in case I need to come to Canada. So hi from Canada. I'm so happy to be able to connect with you guys. My son just showed me on my phone.
My first wedding client, I had a momzilla.
Oh, guys, oh my gosh. Isn't that something when you have like a bride who you can work with, but it's someone else, right? Related to the bride that gives you issues. I just had that with a wedding too. That's very interesting. I'm telling you, this profession definitely you have to have a lot of patience. You have to love what you do. love what you do. But yeah, I can see your comments now on my phone. I'm so excited. Greetings from Norway. God bless you. Oh, yes. Oh.
So you can double check all the things that I've forgotten to tell you.
Ling's Moment. I am using her flower. Yes. Can we get a simple balloon garland tutorial? Very beginner friendly. Scratch the small 5-inch balloons in between. It's actually, guys, so let me tell you. So I am working on some balloon garland tutorials, but I would love to do that in person because I feel like it's hard for me, especially recording in front of a camera, for me to show you. Trust me, guys, if I can do it, you can do it. It just takes some practice. But yes, I will definitely try to get you guys a balloon garland tutorial that's as simple as possible. But trust me, adding those 5-inch balloons is not as difficult as it seems.
How do you price your centerpieces?
Oh, how do I price my centerpieces? That is a good question. That is a good question. So it really depends on the centerpiece, because that's a good question. It's in depth. So there are some centerpieces like if you guys seen the video for my baby shower that I had a couple of weeks ago, where I did those. I think they're called manzanita trees, where it's just a tree, right? So it's one piece. So I pretty much charge a percentage of what I paid for that. But when you're doing like these, right, these floral centerpieces, or centerpieces where it's multiple parts, that's when it can get a little bit involved. So that's a good question. I will definitely make sure that we are covering that in one of my classes. So that's a really good question.
Bling is awesome. You should sell your own flowers.
I wish, guys, I wish I could sell my own product. I don't even have time. Like, it's hard enough for me to keep up with recording videos for you guys, running my business, being a mom, being a homeowner, all the things that come with running a business. And that's another thing too, because now that the world is opening up, during COVID, when people were booking events, I really couldn't go to the venues. There were a lot of things that I was doing over the phone, or like video conference with the clients. But now that the world is opened up, I'm doing these venue visits, at least once or twice a week. And when I'm going to the venue, that takes time. So yes, I wish I could sell a product. I just don't know if I have time to create that. What are you doing, sweetie?
Just showing another video.
Huh? What?
I thought I was showing another video. I'm sorry.
Oh. Is it frozen? Oh, it looks like there's a lag. Oh, someone just asked, do you charge family and friends? So that is such a good question. I'm going to answer that, and then I'll take a few more questions, and then I have to take my son. I promised him that we would go to the pool today. So, a very good question. Yes, I did have to start charging my family and my friends, because before, when I was practicing, before I launched this business, I would decorate my family and friends events pretty much for free. And that's how I was building my inventory of products and materials. And so during COVID, where everything was shut down, my business was shut down for over a year. And so I had to start charging my family and friends, because I'm like, guys, I don't have the money. I don't have the money to decorate your event for free. So yes, I'm actually decorating for my nephew's birthday party tomorrow, and I charge my sister for that, okay? So yes, I give them a discount, of course. Like, my sister's not charging, I'm not charging her what I would charge a client. But yes, I did start charging my family and my friends.
Any more questions?
Hold on. Yes, Janice, I will. I will continue to be obedient to God. Yes.
Somebody said thank you.
Yes. Yes, guys. And that is my encouragement. My encouragement for you guys is, whatever God is telling you, whatever it is that God is telling you to do, do it. Like, I am a living witness, because again, I would have never, ever in a million years thought that I would be in front of a camera with an audience, because I am like camera shy. I'm not a camera person. I'm not even a social media person. I could have gone my whole life without being on social media. And because of this business, right, it gives me the opportunity to connect with you guys. So whatever God is telling you to do, whatever it is that he's telling you to do it.
We are nearly at 1 hour streaming.
Really? Oh my God.
Right now.
Oh my gosh, you've been on here for almost an hour.
Over an hour now.
That's so funny, guys. I said that I was just going to do a quick tutorial with you guys and then get off. But see, I love talking to you guys. I love connecting with you. So yes, I'll have to do these live sessions more often.
You need to own your Amazon store page so we can buy products from you.
Okay. Listen, yes, thank you. I do need to own an Amazon store page. I think they only give you those pages like when you have like a certain number of subscribers or a certain, like you have to have a huge following. I
We'll
don't know.
research after.
Yeah, my son said we'll research it afterwards. Um,
Have a blessed day.
oh, thank you. Okay, so there was another question. Do I use a cry cut to do, I don't know what that is, to do any of my DIYs?
So that means no.
I don't know.
Thank you for all that you do.
Oh, thank you guys for watching. But yes, and let me tell you guys before I get off, if you guys ever have any questions and like you want me to do tutorials on certain things, please let me know. I have a list of tutorials that I want to share with you guys, but a lot of times, because I'm on Instagram and I see stuff and I'm like, oh, I think this is really cool. I think my subscribers would like it. If there's something that's more simpler or something that you guys see on Pinterest, just let me know. My email address should be, and I'll make sure I share my email address. But if you guys want me to do a certain tutorial on something, you guys can always email me and let me know. Because I try to keep up with like the trends that are on Instagram for tutorials. But if you guys ever see something on Pinterest, or if you even see some of my work and you say, hey, I need you to give more details on that, like you went way too fast, I need more details, just let me know. All right.
So supposedly, a cry cut machine is a machine that cuts for crafts.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, we need to get one of those.
someone said, "Hi, do you have an event on Saturday? If you have an event on Saturday, when is the earliest you would blow up balloons? Thanks."
So, do I have an event this Saturday? I think I have a potential event this Saturday. So that's another thing too, guys. Like I get a lot of last minute clients who come to me for quotes, and sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't, because it's tough for me with these last minute clients who want colors that I don't necessarily have in my inventory. So I can't, order balloons. It really just depends. Sometimes I can get balloons, really quickly, and other times I can't. So I don't think I have an event this Saturday. I just have one tomorrow, my nephew's. But it really depends when it comes to blowing up my balloons. I have to admit, guys, sometimes I'm a procrastinator. I am a procrastinator. You can blow up your balloons like a week before your event. You don't necessarily have to wait until the day of your event. If you are going to blow up your balloons, a few days before your event, just make sure you keep them in bags. So I will put the bags that I use in the description of this video. So you want to make sure that you keep them in bags. Keep them away from your air conditioning vents, because that cold air, will affect the balloons. So the balloons will constrict, and then sometimes they, may change color. So you want to make sure that you keep them in bags and keep them like in a warm area, not hot, but just keep them away from your air conditioning vents. You may not want to keep them next to an open window. But yeah, so I usually like to blow up my balloons the night before the event. So the night before the event is when I like to blow up the balloons. But I'm going to tell you, there are some times when, I'll wake up the day of the event. So let's say I have an event at 1 o'clock on a Saturday, I'll wake up at 9 o'clock, and blow up my balloons. So it really just depends. Just make sure, you don't want to like stress yourself out. So if you procrastinate too much to the point, where you're stressing yourself out and you're blowing up right before, you're supposed to leave for the event, then you're going to be stressed out. And I feel like that shows in your decorations. So if you can, make it a practice the night before, or, just get up early in the morning, and blow up your balloons.
I think we're cutting a bit short on time.
Okay. All right. So my son is like, it's time to go to the pool. But I love this session with you guys. I'm going to post I'm going to make sure the next time I do a DIY on live that I have all the materials near me so you guys don't have to see me like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Final question, do you do private mentoring?
Final question, do I do private mentoring? So I do one-on-one consultation. So you're more than welcome to go to my website, www.yeseventdecor. Guys, sometimes my mind will just go blank. That's what happens when you have so many things running through your head. All right, so yes, if you go to my website, www.yeseventdecor.com, you can sign up for private like sessions, one-on-one sessions with me. And I want to let you guys know, you're more than welcome to send me an email because I typically do my one-on-one sessions on Mondays and Tuesdays. But if that doesn't work for you, I can make myself available on Wednesdays and maybe Thursdays. So if you're wanting to meet with me, you know, and schedule a one-on-one, just let me know. You could always email me. If you go to my website and you go to like the contact page, you'll see my email address on there, okay? You guys are more than welcome to email me. I love you guys. I love the support that I get from you guys. Just know that sometimes, you know, I do get busy. I'm so sorry. So it may be, you know, some time before I respond to you. But yes, just let me know if you want to schedule a one-on-one with me and the time that you need is not available. I can totally be flexible and work with you on the time. All right. So yes, we'll do more of these sessions. I feel like I'm not sure if I like the lighting on here, but yes, we will do more of these live one-on-one sessions. I'm working on classes. I'll definitely make sure that I post all the information for that. If you guys are not following me, you may want to follow me on Instagram. I post information on there as well. So we're going to do classes. I do one-on-one sessions, and then also I'm really excited. We're going to start having some guest speakers on the channel. So if you guys have any ideas for guest speakers, let me know. So I'm working on some event planners. I want event coordinators. I also want to get a lawyer on here. I definitely want to get an accountant on here as well because I think that would be really beneficial for you guys. I'm working on getting...
Someone said thank you and your son, so you're welcome.
Oh, yes, my son said you're welcome. I'm working on possibly like some websites, like GoDaddy. I would love to reach out to them to see if maybe they want to do a guest appearance to help you guys build your websites. So I really want to be able to just create resources for you guys so that you guys can be successful in your businesses. And for all you guys who follow me, you know, for DIYs, let me know if there's any ideas for that too. But yes, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.